Where do you start after a performance like that?
I mean, obviously we'll start with film, and it snowballed on us. I mean, it just got out of control. We had 5 big plays on us. The first half, we talked all week long about not giving up the big play, and not giving up a turnover, big play on special teams, and especially big plays on offense. On their offense, big plays on defense, and we weren't able to do that. So it's humiliating loss. They played great. They're a good football team, and we got to find answers.
You had a pretty long, loud message for your group. What was the message?
It was about how to handle situations like this, and the type of men that we're going to be, and what we're going to demonstrate, and what life does to you does not matter. It's how you respond to adversity, and it's going to be an indication of the quality of the men that we have.
Do you feel at any point tonight that they quit?
Can't speak for the entire team. I'll know that better when I talk to the individual coaches and after we watch film. We certainly had players that didn't. I saw that. Courtney was one. There were plenty that played hard the entire game.
How do you keep it positive, like in-game and big picture? I mean, it just seems when a team hasn't won and you get down early, it's hard to stay in it.
Yeah, well, we needed to stay in the game early, and that was exactly right. That was exactly the point. That was the messaging. We weren't able to do that, and with the team that we were close last week, we thought we had something to build on, and we knew that we couldn't get behind early in this game. We weren't able to do that and accomplish that.
The decision to take Zach out in the third quarter, just felt that he needed to watch some?
Well, I mean, it might be a situation where Jeremiah has to play this year, and we're down quite a bit of points, so it's an opportunity to get him playing time in a real game, and also take hits off of Zach. At that point, they probably think we're going to throw the ball a lot. We just wanted to run our offense, at that point, and try to have some positive things happen. Didn't want to risk more hits on him.
Will he start in Edmonton next week? So that's still your plan?
Yeah. But Abdul injured pretty good again today?
Yeah. I don't want to say, but right now, because I don't have the official, but right now it's not looking good. It doesn't look good at all.
There will be some speculation about your job security as well, given this loss.
I understand that. Yeah.
Is that?
I can't focus on that. I told the team that we always, this, Drew, we always start with ourselves first as a staff. I looked at myself first, foremost, hold myself accountable for the staff first and the players, as well, and what we're asking them to do, and the quality of the job that I'm performing. And I'm pretty honest and self-aware of those things, and certainly not going to hide behind anything. I'm going to be very honest about evaluating that and getting better and doing right by our team, doing right by our staff, doing right by the organization, and doing right by the players.
Is this as bad as it's been for you in your career?
I mean, there's been some lows. You always have, look, life has a way of I call it evening the score, right? And the hard providences are going to be there. And what we're going to do is we're going to demonstrate the quality of the individuals that we are, and get back to work, because that's what they do. They get back to work and they dig in. And, but this is, it's a pretty low point. But I have a very, very strong belief in being able to overcome those things.
You spoke to the staff. What was your messaging to them? Is it different than the messaging?
Pretty much some of the stuff that I'm saying right now. Yeah. To make sure that that what they demonstrate to their players is authentic, and that as a staff that we model what we believe in, and we model what we're going to be, and how we're going to deal with adversity, and how we're going to deal with this low point right now. It's really, really important that the messaging, both in word and deed, is authentic from these guys, because the players will see it, and so that was basically it.
Will you consider making staff changes if you feel that's warranted?
No, listen. Right now I'm considering, looking at everything I'm doing right now, and getting better myself, and that involves evaluating everything, personnel, what we're doing on both sides of the ball, what we're doing on special teams, all of it, right? And then looking at it more comprehensively on making sure that that the changes, if any, that we make in any area are warranted, and will make. And there's demonstrated efficacy behind a decision like that. So I believe in the guys, but we've got to get better.
Some coaches would burn the film after a game like this. Will you show it to the players?
100%. Never burn the film. No, and the film's important because I don't believe this happened. Goes back to your earlier question, but if anybody let go of the road, we'll see that on film, and then we'll see that in subsequent conversations with them. So outside of just schematically mistakes and those types of things, it will also demonstrate that. So it's important that we evaluate the film.
Thanks, Scott.
Thank you.